Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of Into the Storm with your host, Tim, and
Hey, Winthur.
we've got a special guest on today, and that is Matthew.
Matt Hoey. Yeah.
Okay, didn't really need to know the last name there, but sure.
Well, too bad.
So thanks for joining us on this episode. We're going to talk a bit about your time at the club, and then we're just going to talk. Well, we've got a new segment, actually, guys. It's called Ask the Player. We've got some great comments in from the listeners here, and they've got some great questions for you, I'm not going to lie. But we're also going to go over the top 5 NBA jerseys of all time. Hopefully you got some good ones. I'm expecting Winthur to have some good ones. And then we've also got lightning round, which, you know, you can't really lose to Winthur, so that's all that matters.
Well, Cappy already did, so...
He's just so sad down there. Okay. So we'll start off, Matt. How did you come to join the club?
So I followed you guys on Instagram, like when you first sort of kicked off, and you put out a post asking for a senior men's player to come down and fill in. I was like, oh, I've got nothing else to do. So I came on down and you guys couldn't get rid of me for 2 whole seasons.
That's actually true. That's definitely not wrong.
Yeah,
we were really running low that game as well. That was a rubbish one. We really struggled. And then along comes Matt, and he's like, you guys need me to fill in every week, yeah? You're like, oh,
pretty much. I was down for it every week.
I remember because we were like, wait a second, we've got a full team next week. Matt, you can't play. That was the way the
Just
whole
Winthur's little face.
The great relationship started. Okay. Anyways, so you came to join the club through that, which we're lucky to have you, obviously, because you definitely dominated for us for a short period of time there. Not so much this season. What do you attribute that downfall to?
Winthur.
I think we all attribute our poor performances to Winthur, so that's not a huge surprise.
Just like to say, same field goals as Tim. I'm going to leave that as that.
You can't keep bringing that up.
I'm going to keep bringing it up.
Sorry that I'm not selfish like you.
I feel like I did not act like Luka Doncic and try to shoot.
That was one game. That was one game, and it did not go well.
That was the last game of the season.
That wasn't even the last. No, that was the game before also.
No, it was the last game because I remember rocking the headband
because I remember Tim was panicking. There was a game where Tim panicked for every time he got the ball, and then he would just immediately flail his arms around and then just lose.
Wasn't that every game though?
Yeah.
I'm clutch.
You get my point.
Mr. Luka. El Matador.
You airballed a step back mid-range.
Wait, but I also hit one and everyone loved it, even though we had already lost the Silverhawks by about 30 points at that stage. But, you know, you live and you learn, I guess.
You get what you can.
Exactly. All right, Matt, we've heard about why you're here. Let's hear about your favorite on-court moment.
The first time I ever saw Jack take a layup.
Oh my lord!
The question.
Think about it.
The question that all the viewers want to hear. No. Let's just listen, right? The answer everyone wants to hear is: did he make that layup?
Yes.
Oh.
I was watching it thinking, "There's no way that's going to work," but he just plonks it over the top of the ring every time.
It's class, mate. It's a class shot.
Does Jack listen to this podcast?
We'll find out after this
I hope so.
I'm not sure. We'll find out. Hi, Jack.
Well, Jack, if you are listening to this podcast, I really rate you as a player, Jack. I don't know about these two. These two are just firing shots left, right, and center.
Jack dominated. He ended up scoring a lot for us.
That he's scooping layups.
Now, Jack, you know what? I'm happy with whatever you do, mate. You can do whatever you want, but these two, I don't know what they've got. They've got some underlying issues going on here.
Whoa, no.
Just because you couldn't score.
Wait, nah.
Wow.
Yeah, let's be real here, mate.
Well, remember that time Winthur had a wide open layup and the ball went over the backboard?
Oh, don't forget about Winthur's first couple of seasons where they went backwards. His layups genuinely went backwards. That's not a joke.
This is why I just stopped running up the court. Like I literally just stay at just stay for defense now. Like that's honestly my role.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
also true.
excuse me.
There's some moments. There's some moments that get very frustrating on the bench. Where it's like, why is Winthur not moving?
Wait, Tim.
And yeah, what?
Maybe you should get off the bench, eh?
No, mate. I'm a coach first. I'm about motivating the players to become the best players they can be.
Yikes.
Anyways,
Yikes.
let's move on. Let's go to our first segment,
Yikes.
and that's top 5. So this week's episode is top 5 NBA jerseys of all time. We'll ask the guest first. Matt, let's hear number 5 first.
Number 5. I'm gonna have to try and explain them all, but one of the throwback Detroit jerseys, like the teal blue with the Mustang going across the front.
I rate it.
Filthy, love it. Then next one would have to be Milwaukee Bucks, their purple one. Like the dark
Is that
purple
one with
and
the
green.
actual deer, the buck on it?
Yeah, the actual deer right in the middle.
Okay,
Yep,
yep.
that's the one. What was that? That was number 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Number 3, Toronto's old purple ones.
Ooh, yeah, that's in my top 5. It's in everyone's top 5. I hope. Winthur, no pressure.
Right. Has to be easily.
Are we going City Edition also? Or
Yeah, every NBA
it's just
jersey of
your
all time.
personal favorite.
Well, there's so many though. That's
Yeah,
that's
the
problem.
NBA
Well,
have some
pick your top
amazing
5.
jerseys in the past, like absolutely incredible.
Well,
jerseys.
this is going to be very awkward, boys. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
yeah, Matt, let's keep going. What's your number 2?
Number 2. Oh,
No pressure.
I don't know what my number 2 is, but I know what my number 1 is.
Okay,
Easy.
I think we already know what your
Wait.
number 1 is. Can I take a
Wait,
guess
no,
at what your number 1
I'll
is?
split number 1 up. The number 2
Which
is
colourway?
Miami's the blue Heat Vice. Number 2.
The blue one. Okay, yeah. Is that this year's or last
Yeah, the
year's?
blue one.
Yeah.
I think that was last year's. And then number 1, the pink Heat Vice jerseys.
Oh, actually, I actually put the white one as number 3. I don't know why. I
The
just
white
rate
one-
white jerseys, and it's clean.
too
It's
basic.
clean.
They're all clean. Come
I'm not sure about the blue one. Is a bit much. It's a
No,
little
no.
bit much.
I've got one of the blue ones here. They are perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Perfect
Okay.
jersey.
Actually, that's actually a pretty good top 5. I rate that because, actually, I'm saying that, but my number 1 is probably the exact same color. Actually, no, a little bit off.
I know which one your number 1 is.
It's
Surely
Okay.
Dallas.
It's
is
the
not
it's the
in your
green
top
and
5.
blue.
wait.
Dallas.
Which one?
Oh no,
Which one?
that is
The
so
graffiti
bad.
Dallas one with the green.
No,
lines.
oh, no. I haven't even bought that one
honestly,
yet, guys.
that
It's on
looks
sale
so
at half
bad.
price, and I haven't even bought it. That's not happening unless they come out with crystals.
Oh,
I'm
fake
buying it.
fan.
I've already got the blue one. They don't release much on Nike for us, but okay. Actually, let's hear your top 5 for a change. Let's go. Number 2. Well, number 5. Yeah.
Well, all of mine are City editions, so that's a great start there, boys.
He's
I
written.
made a list. I brought it out. Well, I've made a list for every top 5 so far, so don't forget it. But number 5, we've got the Orlando Magic City Edition, the one with
Is that the Galaxy one? Oh.
Yeah, the Galaxy one.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's literally, it just reminds me so much of Disneyland. That's like, I get they're sponsored by Disney, but come on. It's just a
Yeah,
bit-
no,
They
but
have
like,
to. Money.
I kind of
money,
liked it
money
because it
things.
was different. But
That's
like,
true, that's
you
true.
know,
It's like the first like really like obviously sublimated jersey where it's not like just
Yeah.
pretty much the text and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Number 4 was Buck City.
Is that the cream one? Cream City.
The cream one.
Ooh,
I don't know. I just kind of
okay.
like
It's clean, but I wouldn't put it in my top. I wouldn't even put it in my top 10 to be honest.
honestly,
I don't
Tim, I don't know many NBA jerseys, so just allow it, please.
We can
now.
Wait, I have one question for you.
Oh, here we go.
Did you Google City jerseys right before this started?
No, I did this like when we said the top top 5 was.
tell. Okay. I mean,
I'm
like,
not joking.
yeah. I mean, I rate the City editions, but like the retros.
Yeah, the
were-
Okay, I have no clue about retros, mate. I
Oh,
literally
you just had to
looked up
Google it.
NBA jerseys.
Oh,
Let's
my
go.
God.
Let's hear number 2. Number 2, yeah.
No, number
2.
three.
Number 3.
Oh no, number 3.
No, number 3.
The
His
Timberwolves.
opinion doesn't matter. Timberwolves.
What, they're
Which
bright
one?
green?
Crap. Which one was it?
Or is it the retro? Oh wait, is it the one with wolves in like purple Purple and black. It's like the
Yeah,
black.
yeah, the purple one.
Okay.
Yeah, the
That's
purple one.
actually clean. That's
Okay,
clean.
okay.
I was gonna say if it's the green one, no. Just
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, no.
Just kick him.
Look, I'll be happy to. Honestly, I'm feeling out of place here.
Ooh.
Utah Jazz.
Utah. Wait, their city,
Okay.
the purple
The
one.
orange one.
No. what?
Yeah, the orange one.
Like
Oh.
the
Yeah,
sunset
the
one.
orange with the gradient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was almost a
Sunset.
Sindel Storm uniform when we first started. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. But then,
Oh.
and then we saw. Didn't we see another team with the
Oh,
exact
it was the-
same?
No, they actually started after us, but they started wearing that after us. But what we ended up choosing for Sindel Storm ended up being an old Pacers jersey because we looked up just like cool NBA jerseys on Google Images or whatever, cool basketball jerseys, and then we saw this.
That's
like,
what Winthur searched up.
we saw it.
At least I had the dignity to look up top 5.
Okay, I wouldn't call it anyone else's top 5 other than yours.
Oh no, they had top 5, but it was like city editions, and then
Okay.
but-
What's your number one?
Number 1 was Miami Heat.
Which color?
Good
Which
choice.
color? Let's hear
Good
it.
choice.
I think I like the white one better actually.
Oh
But I like
yes.
I like the white blue. It's just like it's a vibe. It's definitely
Yeah,
a vibe.
and Matt,
Oh, it's a vibe.
just listen for a second. Winthur is a design student, which means his opinion matters more than you.
I actually
I'm-
follow the Miami Heat. He has nothing
That
to
is
say on
true.
that.
And you've got how many of the city editions do you have? Just the one?
Just the one, because they don't sell many over here. That was a
That's
voice
true.
crack and a half.
I was looking at the Nike store. OKC, Boston, Lakers, Golden State, even Cleveland. All those teams, insane amount. I looked at Dallas. We didn't even have a jersey last time I checked on the Nike store. It is rubbish. But don't worry, mate. With
That's
Luka,
so
we're becoming
unfair.
relevant. I don't know. It's politics, mate. I guess to be fair, there's a lot
No,
of
Miami had a
Boston-
person in every All-Star competition, but we can't even get jerseys over here.
That's
rigged.
true. To be fair, there's a few other ways to get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that takes longer.
That's true. I remember Campbell went through a whole. Do you remember that, Winth? Campbell went through a period where he had to wait 2 months for his jersey from the US, and it was the wrong size. It
I don't
didn't
remember
fit
that.
him. It was a Steven Adams jersey. He got it ages ago. Took forever to get here because they had all these mishaps. Got here too small. Had to send it back and was like, no, I'm not waiting another 2
no.
months for that. But
Did they refund them? Surely they refunded
yeah, they
them.
refunded him. But like, oh, shocking. That's the thing with being in Australia. You can't get as much stuff. I'll go my top 5. Okay, this is actually a not bad top 5. This is a lot of retros. We've got Orlando Magic in the Shaq days, the black one, black with white stripes.
Oh, with the stripes going down the middle.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
That's clean. 4 Utah Jazz, John Stockton days. So it's like the purple with the mountains.
Ooh.
Even like I don't know what edition it is now,
Yes.
but they play with that now as
No,
well.
they still wear that sometimes.
I don't know what they play it as. It might be, I don't know. I don't know what type of jersey it is. Maybe just a retro. And
Yeah, it's
Nike's just doing
throwback
bits.
retro.
Yeah. I got Miami Vice as the white one for number 3. 2, I've got
Okay.
the Toronto Raptors jersey, both purple and white, because they're both just,
Yeah.
they're elite. And then Vancouver Grizzlies is my number 1.
Oh, of
That is
course.
clean.
Oh my god, how could I
Like
forget?
I'm just waiting for them to come with a Ja Morant of that jersey in Australia, and me and Pat McDonald have both said we're getting it as
Straight
soon as
away.
it comes out because that is it's gorgeous. They've got Jaren Jackson of it. They don't have Ja Morant. They got Jaren Jackson Jr. It's a shocker. Next, that's top 5, guys. So that was like no one actually chose like a pretty much a normal current NBA jersey. I mean,
Because they're
Nike,
boring.
yeah, but to be fair, there's been some rough ones in the past.
I think
Oh, they
it's just mostly the sponsors that ruin it, though.
No, I actually don't mind it. It depends on the sponsor. If you're looking at Indiana's, where their sponsor is like that big on the chest, it's just right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's just
is it
The
Motorola.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
an
shocker.
M, yeah.
But like, if you look at what Utah's not too bad. Athlete's Foot, is that who it is for? No, it would be Athlete's Foot. It's I don't even
No.
know what it looks like. The exact same logo for Cleveland. What is that? Oh, it's probably a tire.
Oh,
It's
I
tire
know.
company. Is that a tire company?
Yeah, it's a tire company.
Wait,
It must
for
be an
what?
American one.
Yeah, no.
Cleveland.
But it looks the exact same as the athlete's foot logo. I don't know why I thought
Yeah,
that.
it's a shoe. It looks weird.
Yeah, but no, I don't actually mind that on the jersey. But the other one was I
Oh,
hate
is it like
Dallas.
Oklahoma or something like that?
OKC's is pretty bad. It's like Fight for Love or something. Is that
No,
what it's called?
I meant like the tire company.
No, it might be like no, I
Oh.
don't know. No, who cares? Who cares about the tire?
Yeah,
company? It
who
doesn't
cares?
look good.
Who cares?
Actually, it
It's
does look good.
Cleveland.
It
No
doesn't
one
look too
cares.
bad because it fits in with the colorway. If it doesn't fit in with the colorway, it looks bad. Like Dallas, we had bright orange last year with like 5
What is
miles.
going on? Honestly,
this
what
season
is
we had
going
Chime.
on with that?
What do you mean?
Honestly, what is going on with your City jerseys? Like, they've not been
yeah,
great.
no, they've been rubbish. Every single one of them has been absolute rubbish. We're just waiting for like an absolute throwback, like a full green jersey. But I think next year. Oh, apparently, Pozinga said in a tweet next year. Apparently, it's going to be the best City edition yet, and he was hinting as to being like a retro. So that should be all right.
Miami
I've got
disagrees.
Oh, yeah. Look, our jerseys haven't been great ever. Like, they've just been the most boring jerseys in the history of the NBA.
Very basic.
Yeah, and don't like it. But don't worry, one day we'll get there. Luke, he's creating a bit of class around this kid. A bit of excitement. Let's hope the jerseys get exciting too.
Keep it in your pants.
Okay, Matt. Now this is the new segment. It's called Ask the Player.
No.
So we had a lot of submissions. A lot of submissions come through. You could tell they're from Matt's friends, based on some of the.
Let's just say. Quickly check it.
What are you doing? No. I've got them here with. Don't worry. There's some very personal questions. They know you deep down. Like I wish I did.
Yeah, some of them know a bit too much.
Yeah, mate. I deleted it and they added it back. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
Oh no. But I'm not going to ask that question because not appropriate for this kid friendly show.
Oh my lord.
Okay, don't worry. Let's focus on the show here. Let's start. Number one, we've got a question from Ethan Duffy, and that question is: who is the weirdest teammate?
Oh, great. I'm just going to walk out at this stage, to be honest. Why even bother with this?
Actually, no, I'd have to say Ben.
Ben. Why is it Ben?
Hey, yo, Ben, if you're listening to this,
Ben's a listener. He actually listens.
You've been robbed. He actually does. So good luck, Hoey, next time we see
when he's at games, it just feels like he's not exactly all there. Like he's half in, half out.
Oh. That's a call out.
It just feels like that. Like, love you, Ben, but no, that's not a call out. It's just like
you just need it in the top right. But then Ben will remember that.
No. If I said Winthur, that'd be too obvious because everyone's seen Winthur play.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and yes, Winthur, that was a shot.
Yeah, I know that was a shot.
But don't worry, mate. You've only been playing for a short amount of time, so it's fine.
Exactly.
We forgive you, mate.
If you played as much as Hoey, you would think he would win us the game, but obviously.
Actually, that was Winthur's question. Why can't you win the game?
Why can't I? Oh, so it's just my problem now, is it?
According to Winthur, yes.
Well, if you saw the teams we had to verse, they're all tryhards at tank grading.
That's actually
like Vanilla
true.
Thunder.
That's a call out. That's a call out.
That's a call out to all the teams.
He's not a fan of Vanilla Thunder.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Actually, they did tank grading. They did tank grading. I remember because they let us win by like a lot, and that was our only
reason. We beat them by 30
rating. Don't talk crap about the Shack Daddies, mate. All right, the Shack Daddies.
The Shack Daddies weren't part of this season, mate. We're big fans of the Shack
Daddies.
Daddies.
Vanilla Thunder.
We're a big fan of what the Shack Daddies have done.
So you're calling out your mate. You're calling out your mate.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Oh, okay.
It's all love.
Jesus.
He knows I'm better than him. It's good. It's good.
Wow. Guys, this is the new title here.
It's not a fan
I
of
need
the
to tag him there so he can actually see it.
Yeah.
Oh my lord,
mate, we don't get enough listeners. Our listening rate has really dropped significantly. So Matt, you gotta bring us back into relevance here. It went real bad last episode. We only got like 20 listeners. But don't worry. We've got the next question. Next question. We'll stop crying. From Monty_M98. So Matt Montague, if you don't know, is who's the biggest simp on the team?
Winthur.
Why? Let's hear the reason.
Well, Winthur, do you want to tell me I'm wrong? No. No, you can't. You can't.
He's been hurt so bad he's decided to eat chocolate.
Yeah, honestly, I can't be asked anymore.
Jeez. To be fair, that's actually a tough question. In all honesty, that actually is a tough question.
Well, like, if it's not Winthur, it's definitely me. 100%. It is me.
How could it be me? You need a girlfriend to be a simp.
You had one.
You don't need a girlfriend. You just need to like find a girl attractive and
Ferns
TikTok.
does that all the time.
Yeah.
Ferns, how's that?
Jump on TikTok.
Wait, hold up. Is he really just promoting his TikTok on this podcast?
No, we'll chuck in the links below, guys. We'll chuck in the links below.
Oh, wait, no, allow this. I can't.
Let's go. Next question. It's by Hey_Dan Private or Priv. And his question is, what shampoo do you use?
Garnier Fructus. Love it.
That's a weird question to ask. I'm not going to lie.
No, I used to work with him at Woolies. He's a good kid. He actually filled in for us one time. Sindel, once. I don't think you guys played.
Actually,
no,
I remember playing with your mate once. I remember playing with one of your mates. Oh, wait, is that the guy that it was like me, you, and then two other blokes? And we dominated?
Yes.
Mostly because I was just walking down the court.
Yeah, he had hair down to his shoulders.
Yeah, I remember that play. It was good.
Oh, yeah,
that was an elite team. I was not good. I remember Rocky showed up at halftime and I was like, yeah, okay, you guys just push it. I'll just
You guys go have fun now.
To be fair, that's me every game. We're running out of time. Anyways, so Lockie Harper asked, how did you let a 15-year-old clamp you up 1v1? And he swears this happened. So don't tell us otherwise.
Clamp you 1v1.
No,
what do you mean?
It didn't. It just didn't happen.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
So for you listeners, wait. Let's hold up, guys. For you listeners out there and Winthur, clamps means like just shut them down. Like defensively.
I know what clamps mean, mate.
You just asked, what does that mean?
No, I said no. As in, I asked, did a 15-year-old really just clamp you up? As in, like,
no, he thinks it was at one of the training camps we had for Blackburn.
Mm-hmm.
And
we get it, mate.
He thinks he could lock me down, but he just couldn't. Like he was.
Hoey, I hate to say it, but even Simon could lock you down.
Oh, that's big. Actually,
gonna remember that, Winthur.
Let's defensively. Let's give a shout out to Jason Huang again. He got the shout out last week. Defensively, when he filled in for us, oh my god. The people, I still remember, so especially the older guys on the other teams they were not happy. There were some definite rough fouls offensively and defensively just on Jason because of his defense. That was entertaining to say the least. Okay, so Matt, that's all we have for our new segment, Ask the Player, because the other ones we'll leave them in the comments and whatnot so you guys can listen to it. They're interesting and none of them are positive. Okay. Now we've heard about your on-court prowess. Let's hear what about off-court? What's your favorite off-court moment with the boys? Or memory?
Oh, favorite off-court moment. I'd say the first presentation night I went to at Airstream. So I think that was the first time I'd seen. No, but like the first one I went to was when all the under-18s were there. That was the first time I'd seen them as well.
Yeah, it was at Airstream.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And we took the photo, the baby photo.
Oh, that was a classic. The edit.
Yeah, But
we'll chuck that in the video, guys. We'll chuck that in the video. But what made it so good? What made it so good?
I've just seen like how short of time that you guys had been together, you somehow managed to make that sort of, what's the word?
Team.
Sort of group.
Culture.
Yeah, team.
Culture.
That's
That's
it.
actually funny,
Culture.
considering last week Pat ripped into us about our culture. He wasn't happy about our culture, was he, Winth?
Wait, our culture?
Pat was not. He said there was a divide between both teams.
Oh, I think he was talking about his team. We wouldn't know about the under-18
Oh,
team.
we know all about them. They don't really care about us. I don't blame them. we're not.
Yeah, honestly,
They
we're like
shouldn't,
boomers
really.
to them.
Yeah.
It's
But
yeah.
no. So the culture is it's a big part for us. That's one of the key cornerstones of Single Storm basketball. We're just
The culture.
don't say it like that again, please.
Wow.
You're gonna scare off listeners. Yeah. Ultimately, the culture in that is what we're trying to build, and I think for me, my best moment with you and the boys was, I think it was last summer, not this past summer, the summer before, when I don't even know, my memory's bad, but just going to Airstream after games. Oh, before a game. I remember the time we went to Airstream before a game. We all ate real well.
Idea.
And then we played real bad. We just ate like full meals from Airstream. But yeah, no, I think those are the nights that I definitely miss about basketball right now in this isolation and just in general, because that's pretty much it. I guess like Friday nights we get the boys together, but I don't know, the Airstream days hit different. They hit different. Any other great memories from being at the club, Matt? Let's hear it. Any other great memories?
Probably the first win I was a part of.
Do you remember that? Do you actually remember that?
I think it was my second or third game I filled in for. And I think it was Winthur who was like, "Oh my God, we actually won a game." I was like,
"Oh, that would have been a really rough start to the season." I remember that. I remember the first game of that season because I think it was when Lockie McGee started playing for us. Then went and joined the army, which is actually what led to Matt filling the spot. But the first half of that first game for that season, we scored 4 points. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with the performance, and at halftime, I let the team know about it because I don't think I was playing. Actually, I might have been. I don't even.
Honestly,
know.
I don't even remember that.
But
you probably were.
I distinctly remember giving it to the team. I may have dropped a few inappropriate words, which we don't condone at the club. And
I actually do not remember this at all.
Ben and Simon let me know about it afterwards. They were like, "Tim, I don't want to play for a team where you're taking this so seriously." And I'm just like, "Yeah, we scored 4 points for a half of basketball. What are we doing here?" But that was rough. But great story, great memory to look back on. I guess it's actually sad.
Why do I not remember this at all?
You probably
because you have a terrible memory.
No, to be fair,
definitely do not.
It was a good choice. Good choice of memory, that one. Just forget about it.
I kind of want to, so I could roast you, but okay. Then.
It wasn't like it was just a spur of the moment. Just I'm not the greatest halftime speech person ever.
Honestly, I'm
like
not surprised.
Everyone at the club knows because I've coached everyone, and everyone knows that I cannot speak at halftime. Like I can give you like, oh yeah, these are the things you need to work on. But when it comes to like motivating the team, like if it's a timeout, clutch time, I'm just like, let's go win this, boys. I need that like Coach Carter, like Coach Bombay, all those movie coaches where they're just like, I'm proud of you regardless of the outcome. I just in the moment I'm just like, oh guys, just yeah, go out there and have some fun. So I need to definitely work on that. But the coaching, yeah, don't worry about it. Well, there's always room for you to coach, Matt. We need a few coaches this season, actually. Girls team, open, ready to go? No, not a girls team. Bad idea.
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
so
not great.
let's just avoid Winth on that one. Um,
I was
so,
gonna say, like looking at the Instagram comments, a good thing he's not coaching the girls
okay,
team.
let's
To be
just
honest.
ignore that one. Let's just cut that one out, friends. Don't worry about that one. We'll crop that in
Winthur,
the edit.
not cool, not cool.
Inappropriate. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So
Ooh.
as we all know, Ferns in the first ever quiz, the lightning round, Ferns got 2. Next week, Campbell got 2. Not a great improvement. Then we had a new leader, Josh Muir with 3. And then the following week, which is last week's episode, it was either 3 or 4. Now I can't remember. Well, it's on the leaderboard. I think it was 3, but I'm not 100% sure. And that was by Pat McDonald. So currently, they're low scores. They're real low scores. So there's no pressure whatsoever. No pressure whatsoever.
No, there is pressure because if I score low, I'm going to be compared to that thing down there.
Oh wow!
All right.
Your time starts now. Which legend is in the NBA logo? You can pass.
Jerry West.
Correct. Which team did Shaq retire with?
Boston.
Correct. Which NBA team has never won an NBA championship?
Charlotte.
Wrong. Which team defeated Shaq and Kobe in the NBA Finals?
What?
You can pass.
Which team defeated Shaq? Oh. San Antonio.
Wrong. How many teams did Ray Allen win a championship with?
Damn it. 2.
Correct. Which team did Kobe score 81 points against?
Toronto.
Correct. And that is time. Winthur, how many did you get? Are you alive? From my calculations, you got 4? Yep, you got 4. So the answers were Jerry West, Boston Celtics, Orlando has never won a championship.
Yeah.
Detroit beat Shaq and Kobe. And you got the others. So,
of course.
yeah. Wait, that puts you on top
when
of the
did Charlotte win a championship?
What do you? I don't know. That's the stats you made. Actually, it might be. There might be
They
Charlotte.
haven't, so that's
To be fair,
right.
that might also be correct. I just used it off a questionable quiz with multiple choice answers. So we'll fact check that. Anyways, it's either 4 or 5. We'll put that in the edit. So congratulations, you're in first place. They were probably, for any NBA fan, they're probably the easiest questions. The ones we lost him. Winthur, we lost him.
Lost his.
And
We've
we
lost him,
are
boys.
back. Technical difficulties. We'll put in that little edit there, the little coloured lines, like the retro stuff. But yeah. So
I reckon. Oh my god! Why are they calling me? Go away! They're going to keep calling me. Just bear with me.
Okay.
We get it. He's popular.
We've got a few edits going in this one. This one's going to take a bit of time. Yeah. So guys, first of all, listeners, watchers, now watchers. I want to say a huge thank you to you guys for tuning in. And I think they've frozen. But anyways, a huge thank you to you. So huge thank you to Matt for coming in on the show with us. I hope you guys like the new format. And just huge thank you to the club sponsors. So we've got Accelerate, Waterworks, Car Wash, Airstream, and Pounders. We'll switch up the order for a change. And if anyone's interested in sponsoring the podcast, we're always open. Okay, boys? We're always open. Actually, before we go, Matt, the common question I ask everyone on this show, what is your favourite item on the Sindel Storm shop? Have you seen the shop?
Oh, favourite item. The hoodies.
The hoodies. Actually, brand new hoodies coming out soon, guys. We've got the performance hoodies coming out. So they're nice. They're very nice. But Yep. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Winthur, Matt, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you next episode.